Ladies and gentlemen, I was doing some brake work on my FJ and I realized something. It looks pretty stupid. It's not the little scratches all over the side of it from branches hitting it. It's an off-roader. That sort of thing's going to happen. It's not the Papa Smurf sticker, the leveling kit, or the paint scheme. My problem is my rims look like hell. I mean, they look pretty bad. They're all marred up and nasty looking. I did all this work to my FJ for very little money, which is a good thing because that's the exact number that I actually had, removing the corrosion from and reusing every single piece that I possibly could. The only things that I replaced under there were a few suspension components and the frame. Everything else I either ran across the wire wheel, hit with a sandblaster, sanded by hand, or dipped in a Vapo rust before I repainted it. It was a lot of work. It took a year to do. I always thought that I would do something about the rims once I came into some money. But it's been over a year since I deemed this job pretty much complete, and I still haven't replaced the rims. A friend of mine has a set of rims from a 4Runner he's willing to sell me for $300. They're like brand new because he put aftermarket rims on immediately after buying the vehicle. But I've just not had even that kind of money. That's hard to come up with when you need things like food. So this is what I'm proposing. I think I can take all this stuff off and then paint these wheels black. Anything would look better than this, don't you think? I know the right way to do this would be to first take the tires off the rim and clean them up with a sandblaster and some wheel acid before I repaint them, but I do actually intend to replace these rims still. It's just wintertime's coming and I don't want to put this thing away looking like this. I want it to look better than it does now while it sits there and waits for next spring, if that makes any sense to you. So I think just painting them black would work pretty good for now. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. It's going to take a while, but prep work makes the dream work. Let me introduce you to my least favorite tool, the sandblaster. Okay, she's all cleaned up, all the corrosion's gone, and the paint should stick to it pretty good. I'm only actually doing this because I was digging through my cabinet and I found this can right here. This is a full can. I thought it'd make my FJ look a lot better until I got some rims. That's actually why I'm doing this, but let's give her a shot. Yes, even though I'm spray painting the rims black, I'm taping the tires. I don't want people to know it's spray paint. Okay, there's paint on that inside and out. Now I gotta sand this little plastic cover thing so that the paint will stick to it. Yay. And tape over the Toyota emblem. Let's paint this now. Alright, now the trick is not to let the paint dry all the way before you remove the paint. You want the paint to be a little bit tacky so the tape doesn't pull the paint off with it when you remove it. Wait a minute, I said that wrong. I mean, the trick is not to let the paint dry all the way before you remove the tape. You want the paint to be a little bit tacky so that it doesn't come off with the tape. Anyway, that's one rim done, and I'm missing a lug nut still. 3 more to go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all 4 of them. And this side here as well. This did not turn out as good as I wanted. From a distance, it looks pretty good, but when you get up close, you can see the imperfections where I was grinding on this thing. That's alright, it'll look okay dirty. Good news, I did get another lug nut, so at least the thing looks like it's taken care of.